Namaskar Ashtangi. My name is Morgan. I'm the Ashtanga Nurse, and this is slouch asana. Do you suffer from tight hamstrings? Do you spend your day at a computer typing away? Or were you like me, who used to run crazy amounts of miles or ride a bike to work, from work, or just for pleasure, and your hamstrings are just incredibly tight? Today, we're going to talk about how to address those guys. Let's get started. The first step of addressing slouch asana is to stop slouching. So this concave, this whole like caveman kind of seated stuff, gotta get rid of that. We spend, God knows, way too much time on our cell phones in this like rounded position. It's not helping our hamstrings at all. And so when you get to a yoga class and the teacher's like, take a comfortable position, for me, that's sitting on the couch, because a comfortable position is just kicking it back and watching the television or reading a book. That's not the comfortable seat that they're talking about. They're talking about sitting upright, crossing your legs, which if you have tight hamstrings or tight hips and tight back, it's just not comfortable. What I wanted to do is share with you how it is that I lengthen my hamstring. Before you jump to it and say, oh yeah, it's because you've been practicing yoga and that's why your hamstrings are long. That's part of it, but honestly, you could do sun salutations every day for the next 10 years and it'll start to address your hamstrings and start to address those tight back muscles and tight shoulders. But if you don't have access to your hamstrings, it's actually going to reinforce bad behavior, because you're not going to want to bend your knees all the time and push down with your hands because you see everybody else in class and your ego's going, but I want long legs too. I want to straighten my legs. And I get it, man. I've been there, like I had tight hamstrings. My toes were these nubby things at the end of my feet that just weren't possible to touch. Man, that stress, that strain that I was putting into my practice just to get to those toes, and boy was I disappointed when I found out that it's just toes and there's actually no enlightenment when you get to your toes. They're just kind of there. And the same thing goes when you get to put your leg behind your head. No enlightenment. The process is enlightening, and the struggles that you go through are enlightening, but the actual leg behind the head, no enlightenment there. Sorry, haven't found it. Still working at it, I guess. So I wanted to show you the one thing that actually helped lengthen my hamstrings, and it wasn't going to a yoga class. And so today I'm going to show you how to get into this posture. Let's go move over to the floor. In order for this to work, you are going to need to commit 10 minutes a day for 5 days a week over a period of about 3 months. And I know that's asking a lot of you, but if you're watching this video right now on YouTube, it means that you have 10 minutes a day. And you can rewatch this video if you'd like on YouTube while doing this posture. You could check Instagram, you could check your email, you can be doing a whole lot of other work. This is something you can do anywhere, just 10 minutes. What you're going to do is come down to the floor. Once on the floor, take your hips, moving them all the way back to the wall. Finding your hips on the wall, lay down on the floor. So laying down on a side, I'm going to lay down on my right side. Laying here, pressing the hips back towards the wall, then taking my legs up the wall. Simple as this. So if the legs are bent while you're on the wall, to get the legs straight is you need to scoot away from the wall a little bit to straighten the legs. Once you have the legs straight, you stay here, pressing the heels away from you, noting how far you are away from the wall. After a while, you'll be able to get your hips a little bit closer towards the wall. You're going to straighten the legs, pressing the heels away from you, lifting the back up so that you can have a little mouse that runs underneath the back, or so that your middle fingers can touch underneath the back. That's key to access the hamstrings. In order to have those hamstrings activated, the quadriceps need to be activated, but you need to be pulling the back off of the floor with straight legs. After a bit of time, you're going to be able to bring the hips all the way to the wall, pressing the heels away, having a room for a little mouse to scurry underneath your back. While hanging out in this posture, if you'd like, you could check your phone, check Instagram, watch a movie on YouTube, watch a movie on Netflix, and chill. That's all I got for you today, yogis. No mistakes.